Welcome to Talk of the Town, everyone. I'm your host, Robyn Zimmerman. With me now is Kathryn Mademann. As you all know, she's host of 843 TV with WHHI. She also is on location with many of our events. It's so good to see you. We're going to talk about an exciting project that you have. But first, Kathryn, tell us a little bit about your background and what you do here
Sure,
at WHHI.
Absolutely. Well, hi, Robyn. Nice to see you, and it's nice to be interviewed by you. We see each other off camera a lot.
Yes.
Well, thank you. Well, I came to 843T and WHHI about 2.5 years ago. I just moved here from Montreal, and I recognized here I'm on this beautiful island. And my history, I've been in media for 30 years in some sorts. I've been in fashion. I've owned a couple of magazines. I've hosted a few television shows. So as I arrived here, I was thinking, what am I going to do on this island? And the things that I'm passionate about. So I came here and I introduced myself to Latia and Wayne Morris, and so I joined on the team. And so I've been part of this team for about 2.5 years, and I've been enjoying it immensely.
And so you have this new project that you've been working on called Coastal with Kathryn. So what was behind your idea? Why did you decide to go in this direction with this show?
You know, it's just an evolution of life. You know, as we get older and what we love to do, I have passion for travel. I've lived outside the country a few times, so I'm always an explorer, and I love that part. And when I came down here, it was interesting. You know, living from Montreal and coming down to the south, it's a culture difference. And traditionally in Hilton Head, we know it's a golf area or biking, very much a family vacation, and it's a beautiful island. But when I started reporting and also hosting the show, I learned so many stories. The coastal community is so rich with music and culinary and fiber and architecture. And I, so much coming down here for vacation, never really spent the time finding out the hidden gems. And that's what started it. And at the same time, Anthony Bourdain just passed away, and I loved his show. I love his organic storytelling. And I just thought, I love this. This is something I can see myself doing. It's another extension of a show. And so I've been on 2.5 years in the making, and here we are. Voila.
And it's going to debut 1st of June. And talk about the first episode. What can we see?
Sure. So we've been, interviewing all along, and our first show I have paired two interesting stories. One, I have the Roasting Room in Bluffton, and for anybody who doesn't know the Roasting Room, it's a wonderful musical venue. It's above Coffee Perks, which is in the Bluffton corner, and they just bring in musicians from Nashville, really all over the country. Pre-COVID, it was just thriving and booming. I mean, along with interviewing Jordan Ross, who's the owner of it, I also interviewed Levi Laurie, and he's a songwriter who's written songs for the Zac Brown Band. I mean, he's his own formidable person, and he's just a hoot. So in this first episode, we have Levi and also Jordan, and then I also brought in the Burnt Church Distillery, and Billy and Sean Waterston, and these guys are a hoot as well. They've built this beautiful building and giving, again, the Bluffton and a whole area experience about spirits. And so I put those two together, and I think it's going to be a very fun show to see.
So how can we see it? Where can we see it, Kathryn?
Sure. So we're starting sort of an organic soft opening. We're on a YouTube channel. So it's called Coastal with Kathryn, and that is on YouTube. So if you just Google me, you'll find it. You subscribe, please. Like it, subscribe, so you'll be able to find information about anything upcoming. We'll be doing shows, spotlights, videos, all kinds of things. Right now in our social media, we've just been starting this 2 weeks ago, or this is our second week. We're doing snippets right now. And so we're taking little portions of each show and sharing with everybody just to sort of tease them along.
Kind of tease it, yeah.
So if they find my social media on Instagram, Facebook, they will find, and LinkedIn, they will also find those snippets. They're running as we speak now.
And you're looking for sponsors, you're looking for advertisers, so that you can not only focus on the Lowcountry, but from the ocean to the shore, all over the country, maybe overseas.
Absolutely. That's our vision. That's our long-term goal, because it's actually called Coastal with Kathryn, wherever the ocean meets the shore. So with that being said, whatever shore we're on, the only thing is I'm not going to go in the middle of the country.
Okay.
And we've done some surveys, which is interesting. Everybody, the highest 60% of people, when they want to travel, they want to go to the coast. How do I get there? Traditionally by plane. Second is by car. I mean, we've done some research behind this, and it's been really interesting how people have just responded to, like, please, we want to see this. And I'm also talking to more of a baby boomer market, but we love all ages are great. But for us, there's nobody out there speaking to us. And being a female host, and I'm an entrepreneur, it just seems to be the right moment, the right time.
So again, your vision for the next 10 years is to completely grow the show, actually be on, I guess, a network, or?
Yeah, our intention is to be on network, and our intention is to take it wherever the ocean meets the shore. And I mean, as soon as we can go across the pond, I will be there. And all the seas, the coast, and it's not always the hot spots I want to go to. It's the little guys. It's the hidden gems. It's like, did you know this? Yes. So when they see our episodes, we want to drive them. We also, I guess I want to say, is we want to let them know that there's something to see for businesses. Right. It's the little businesses that sort of need to have that really cheerleader behind them.
And the heart and fabric of really who we are as individuals and communities, right?
It is, and that's a business-to-business approach as well, because I get to feature such as Burnt Church, and I have the roasting room, and then on from there we have Mira Scott, who is an artist here. We're going to be talking to Amber with the Turtles. I also have Mitchellville, Ahmed Ward. We sat down and spoke with him. We had a great tour with the Hilton Head historical tour guides on the bus, and we had a hoot with those guys. They took us all around and showing us all the super places to visit.
You are one amazing woman, very busy, but love the passion, love the excitement, and looking forward to seeing the show. Thank you, Kathryn.
Well, thank you, Robyn, so much.
And we'll be right back on Talk of the Town. Stay with us, everyone.